Woe to you women that are at ease, giving all praises to Yahweh Hashem, Shai Hashem Rakakwadash. I'm watching this video here, cracking up. You see this bitch right here? She has a Trump shirt on, you know, and I bet you she's dealing with Edomites. But she's bitching now. If you look at the video, I'll send a video in the description box. I'm not gonna make this long, but this is the fulfillment of Isaiah 32, verse 9. The vintage is failing. You're gonna start crying. You crying. She cried on this video here. Yeah, but fuck you, black ass bitches, man. I'm not talking about all you, the ones of you that have woken up to the truth. You're good if you're truly about this truth. But the rest of you nigga women, you can go fuck off. You the wickedest women out there, man. I was trying to cut, you know how you cut off an exit and you kind of, you know, there's a whole bunch of cars. Knowing me, I go way up to the front and I cut in, and there's always somebody that'll let me through, right? But there's one person I almost got through and they cut me off, and I looked and it was a nigga woman. It was a big pumpkin head nigga woman. And then I tried to cut the next car behind me, and the person slowed down, and it was an Edomite woman. A good looking Edomite woman too. You know? And when I pick up them Edomite women, they most of the time give me tips. They talk, they're nice, they ask you how your day is. The nigga women don't say 2 words to your ass. You know, so, you know, we don't need to practice Randy inside joke. And we don't need, King Mashah said this, for all you guys that think, that say Mashah is King David, they have King Mashah and all that in the top 7. Do you know King Mashah made a statement? He said we're going to have to use a white woman to show the black woman. When I say white woman, you know what I'm talking about, the Edomite woman. I'm not trying to be Johanna. You know, the Edomite woman versus the Jake woman. King Mashah said we're going to have to get the Edomite woman to show the Jake woman how to be real woman. How to be real woman. Because you woman, you Israelite woman, you Judite, Kingdom of Judah woman, especially y'all the worst. You are the fucking worst. Now come on this comment board and tell me I'm going off. And all the brothers, when I say brothers, I'm talking from the apostles on down. All you brothers got horror stories dealing with this fucking woman right here. Like I said, you don't need to practice, Randy. I just say that again. Inside joke. You don't need the Judite woman to bring back the nation. And King Mashah said that too. You can get a Moabite woman, you can get an Edomite woman, you can get a Hawaiian woman, a Japhetic woman. You can get any, look, when Abraham's first son was from an Egyptian woman, Hagar. You know, and many great Israelites dealt with women of the other nations and had sons and daughters by them. Remember, Yahweh, all the women that he had children, the sons of Israel, all those women were heathens. You know, they were heathens in the sense that they wasn't of this line of Abraham. You know, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Now, Laban, which was part of the kin of Abraham, was really technically a heathen because he didn't come to that line. But it was close knit back there, so you can go like Rachel and Leah. When they came back as Israelites. Sarah, she came back as an Israelite. Abraham, he came back as an Israelite. Isaac, he came back as an Israelite. Jacob, he came back as an Israelite. You understand? So now, how many women did Jacob sleep with to produce the nation of Israel, the sons of Israel? 4 of them. 2 of them were straight up heathens. Straight up heathens. They were handmaids under Leah and Rachel. So it doesn't matter what woman you get with. Judite man gets with a Moabite woman, you're going to have Judite kids that look a little chinky. You understand? Oh, look at the Rock. Look at the Rock. That's his father, Johnson, whatever his first name is. He got with a fine ass Hawaiian woman, a Samoan Pacific woman. And when The Rock was born, and he grew up, he didn't look like your average everyday American Negro. He looked more exotic. But he's an Israelite. He can't, like, you got these fucking clowns out here, Fopi. You got them guys saying that if your mother is an Edomite, then you're what's the term? A half breed. What's the term? Damn, I can't even think of the term. I did a video on that. Somebody put it in the description box. It'll come back to me. A bastard or a damn, I can't even think of the term. Somebody put it in the description box. But that's something that Jake is pushing out there, man. And it was saying that Alazar was a half breed. Damn, I can't think of the damn word. Can't think of the word. A mamzer, which is a Hebrew word, basically meaning a bastard. A mamzer is not a person that has an Israelite father and a mother of another nation. That's not a mamzer. You're an Israelite based upon your father. Because if that was the case, King David would have been half a mamzer, right? His grandmother was a Moabite. King Solomon's son, Rehoboam's mother was an Ammonite. So did that make him a mamzer? No, he was an Israelite. And before we even got over here, you had Israelites on the other side of the world, in the ancient world, that looked like different nations because they were dealing with different nations' women. And David through the order gave the order to Joab, and the whole story of Hadad fleeing, which was Hadad the Edomite, fled with other Edomites. What they did was, it was King David, that gave the order to Joab to kill off all the men and save the women and the children. And the children, which were boy children and girl children, they would grow up to be slaves. But the women that were a grown woman, you dealt with them, you popped them, you had children with them. But going back to this bitch right here, this fucking Trump fan, she believes in the American dream. If you watch this here video, it shows you, she's got that Edomite thing. I guarantee you she's dealing with Edomites, man. So she can kick fucking rocks and jump off a goddamn mountain. Isaiah chapter 4. 7 women shall take hold of one man. It's going to get so hard out here that you're going to be looking for a man. And see, men, they adapt. If a brother got to eat and he can't eat, he gonna eat. trust me, he gonna eat. And you ain't gonna be able to eat. You know, we're that much close to all hell breaking loose. And it might just happen with this Arbery case. I've been listening to the case in the car because I got CNN in the car. And basically they're trying to make these guys seem like they were good, decent Edomites protecting the community, and it was self-defense. And I said, and in my mind, I said, these motherfuckers are guilty of sin. They got video on the guys. They got confessions. They got all kind of shit. If they let these dudes go, part of Babylon's gonna fucking fall already, man. What did the Lord say in Luke? Luke 12? I come to bring fire on the earth, and what will I if it already be kindled? And that's going to be the fulfillment of Micah 5 and 7 on down. 2nd Ezra 15, 2nd Ezra 16. Because Jake already know. They at this point where fuck Esau. Esau's a fucking devil. And you know anytime you go to a court type setting, you're going to be railroaded. You're going to be railroaded. So expect all hell to break loose. Expect the dark winter. Look that up. And people are beginning to watch our videos. So many of you Negroes that's in the church, you're leaving the church, and you're letting the world know that you're Israelite. That's why vocab is back on the prowl. Because they're losing Negroes left and right. But anyway, I'm gonna say this bitch could go to hell. She can go fuck herself. And shalom.